Oh, I've been breathing too much dust today, y'all. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Let's see, we got Gladys, Wilson, Susan. Who else in here? No, the slicer has not been claimed. Terry has never sent me the email address, the mailing address to mail it to. So I said, if they didn't win it by tonight, send me the email address by tonight, then the slicer is up for grabs for whoever wins trivia tonight. I'm good, Susan. I'm just a little wore out from all the mowing and wood moving I did yesterday, but other than that, I'm fine. I was going to finish mowing my backyard today, but I'm going to wait and do that tomorrow. Because I only got the front and the side over here mowed and part of the back. Now I got to go behind the shed and go over on the other side of the house and mow that backyard in between my garden, and probably take the weed eater and do a little bit around this center part over here on this other side of the house. Hello, Cindy. How is Cindy doing tonight? Whoop, where'd everything go? Put your name back in, Cindy, and see if it comes up this time. Or put something back in chat. We've been having problems with computers. There you go. I even had, I went to pay my car insurance bill, and I always pay it over the internet on their website. I went in this time and it kept declining my bank account. My checking account's what I always pay my premium out of. And it kept kicking me out saying that something had changed. And I know I didn't change anything. Everything is just like it was since I first started my insurance with this company. And I had to put in my debit card. It went through and paid it. And then I contacted the insurance company. And one of the guys that I talked to emailed me today and said the reason it declined was one of the numbers or something was changed on your checking account. You need to check that out with your bank. Well, I didn't check it out with the bank because I knew nothing had changed. I went in the website and I went into the payment information where I had originally put my information in to pay my premium each month. And sure enough, it had got changed somehow through the internet. They changed and put a card in instead of my checking account. And it was a card that I no longer use. So I went ahead and re-entered my information. And I guess it's fine now. I'll find out the next time I try to make my payment online and see whether it kicks it out or not. But yeah, I've been using my debit card. It goes to the same account. So if that account number had changed, the debit card number would change too. So I know there's strange things going on with the internet. You got to be careful, because once somebody gets some of your personal information, they can do some damage to your accounts and everything else. There's Jana Jacob, welcome, and Patty C. Amanda Lynn. We got Cindy, Gladys, Susan. Jana, and Wilson. Yeah, the yard looks nice, but I'm not finished yet. I got to go on the opposite side of the house now. I got to mow over in front of the silver shed. I haven't mowed through it. I mean, it's not very big, so it's not going to take me very long. And the back part of my yard over here, I've got my watermelon planted in, so I can't really mow there. There's just a little section in front of it around the fire pit that I need to mow. Yeah, I mow a little bit around the fire pit, and then on the opposite side of the house, around the garden in front of that silver shed, and I'll be done. I just didn't do it today. Well, thank you, Jana. Maybe because I've had a friend in the past that her name was Jana. We got 22 watching. We got 9 thumbs up. Way to go, y'all. The cats are fine, Wilson. They've not been fighting that I know of today. They've been getting along. It seems like they want to fight when I go out in the yard and I start walking around the garden and they start following me out there. It's almost like not little buddy, but Lucky is fighting for my attention or something. He gets right at my ankles and walks around and fights for my attention by doing that. And I don't know if little buddy comes around, Lucky don't like it. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but Amanda says she always forgets to hit the like button. Well, you can always do it later. No, Gladys, I did not eat all the watermelon. I've got tons of watermelon still. If I could send you some, I would, but I know I can't, so. 118. Oh my goodness, girl. That's too hot. It's 85 degrees here. It was cooler because of that rain shower that came through a couple of days ago. And it's going to be like in the low 90s, and then in like 3 or 4 days it's going to be back up to like 99. So it's going to get hot again. We're not out of the heat yet. 65 where Cindy's at. I've never liked to put salt on my watermelon. I saw a lot of people doing it, and I said, well, I'm going to try it. I tried it, and I did not like it at all. And there's Connie. Hello, Connie. No, I don't put salt on my watermelon. I don't put it on my cantaloupe. Because then you don't taste the watermelon or the cantaloupe anymore. All you taste is the salt. And if I wanted to eat salt, I just put it in my hand and lick it. Yeah, I don't like it on my watermelon or cantaloupe. Hi, Connie. I hope you're feeling better. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit. But when I couldn't see the chat Sunday because of going live and being out in the sun, and the little umbrella thing doesn't work, it doesn't cast enough shadow on the little camera lens so you can see the screen. I couldn't carry my umbrella because it's too big, and I had a cup of water with me because of the heat. So the only time I could see the screen is when I got in the shade, which was not very often. But for some reason, I don't know if the phone numbers were asked for by somebody else that was in chat or what. Good evening, Stephanie. Nice to see you. Oh, and to break the subject, Stephanie's getting married. She sent me a wedding invitation through Messenger, or let me know when the wedding was going to be and all that. So congratulate Stephanie. You know, that was Dennis Malone's niece, I think. So congratulate her. She's got a wedding coming up. But anyway, to get back to the topic of me not being able to see the screen and that type of thing. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the phone numbers were asked for by some of the other people in chat or what the deal was. But it was brought to my attention that there was several phone numbers, or there was phone numbers put into the live chat. People, we do not do that. We do not put phone numbers. We do not put mailing addresses, post office boxes, email addresses, anything else in live chat. If you need information from someone, my email address is in all the description. If you need to contact someone, send me an email. If you need someone's phone number, send me an email. I will contact that person, and if I can, if they want to give the phone number or the email address or whatever the information is, I will relay it to you. We don't put it in the chat, the live chat. Now, I thought everybody knew that, but we don't put that information in live chats. So I don't want to see phone numbers, email addresses, website links, anything else put in the chats. And that's all I got to say about that. And no, Terry did not send me her mailing address so I could mail her out that slicer. So that meat slicer is going back up for auction. It is going to be the prize for tonight's winner, whoever wins the trivia tonight. I know no site is secure. And when you put information like that up, it goes out all over the world, not just in Texas. It's out all over the world, y'all. And we don't put that kind of information in live chats. I don't advertise other people's websites or channels in my live chats. Now, if you ask me, if you come into my chat, you've been a regular member, and you ask if it's okay to put your website address in there, I might tell you, sure, go right ahead and do it one time. And we'll let it go at that. But I'm not going to do it as like an every live thing. Yeah, it's just common sense. You don't put phone numbers. You don't put email addresses. You don't put mailing addresses. You don't put any of that kind of information in a live chat. Because once you do, it's in there forever. It goes out all over the world constantly. Anybody can get that information. And as far as the website channel addresses and stuff like that, I don't mind any of my subscribers maybe telling people about their website once or twice. But I don't want them to make that the reason that they come into my live chat is just to advertise their channel. If they do that, then I'm going to block them. I mean, you know, I've got a couple of people that do mention their websites in my live chats. I don't have a problem with it. But if it gets to be a habit, an everyday occurrence almost every time I go live, then I'm going to take care of the situation. Because then I'll know you're just coming into my lives to advertise your channel, and I'm not going to have that. I don't go to other people's lives and advertise my channel. And I don't expect them to come into mine and do it. I've done it in the past, but it's been to people that don't care if I do that. And I've not done it very often. But yeah, if you want to advertise your channel, ask permission. I might put the channel link up there myself. I've done it before. You're welcome, Stephanie. And I wish you the best with your marriage that's coming up. You're going to have to send me pictures so I can post or let people see pictures of you in your wedding gown and stuff. Yeah, you remember her. That's the only reason she came into my channel, was to advertise hers. And I'm not going to stand for that. If you come in, be nice. If she'd asked me if it was okay to put her link in there or advertise her channel address, I probably would have told her, sure, go ahead. The one time. Not repeatedly doing it like she was doing it. And I knew that was the only reason she came in, because she didn't ask permission. She demanded almost to get a wrench, and when I gave it to her, she immediately started posting her channel link. So you notice she's not back anymore. Because she can't advertise anymore. I'm not going to let her. But I'm fair. You know, I don't mind helping other people out, but in the right way. I'm not going to use their channel to benefit mine. I go to other people's channels. I participate in their lives. It's because I like the channel content. I like the people that are doing the live. But I don't go in there just to advertise my channel. No, I don't do that. Grandma Teresa said, what's a wrench? You get a wrench when you're a moderator, because that way you can put people in timeout. You can delete their comments, that type of thing. So all of my moderators get wrenches, and it shows up in blue. Their name shows up in blue on the screen. Oh, we got Shatika. Yep, that's exactly right. It's where other viewers go skim the channels. They find where people are getting the views or they're getting the subscribers, and they want to tap into it. And I'm not doing that, you know. Like I said, I'll go to other people's lives, and if they ask me a question or about something, I might tell them I have a channel, but I'm not in there to advertise it. You learned something, Grandma Teresa. And there's Karen Meyer. Hello. How are you doing this evening? Good. I've been great. I've been kind of lazy today because after the mowing yesterday, it's not only a strain on my back and neck because I've had injuries on my back and neck that give me problems, but I do have a heart murmur, so if I get overheated out there too much, it kind of drains my energy. And even though, you know, I'd go out there and I'd mow for an hour or so and then I'd come in and cool down, that's the reason the video was kind of split up. I'd come in, cool down, get something to drink, rest a bit, and then I'd go back out and do it again. Even doing it that way, I'm drained the next day, and I kind of take it easy. But I will finish my mowing tomorrow. Plus, I didn't want to be totally exhausted to do my live tonight. And I knew if I got out there and got all heated up from mowing and tired, the last thing I'd want to do was go live tonight. Cindy says, I mopped and polished my floors yesterday and I was so worn out afterwards. I know it takes a lot out of you. And when you get some years on you, it takes even more out of you. I never was able to take a lot of heat. I mean, I take a lot. I probably take a lot more heat than normal people do that don't have heart murmurs. But years ago, I could get out there and get overheated a little bit and I'd pass out. It's gotten better in the last years. I mean, I can get out there, I get all sweated up, I get hot. But at the first sign that I start feeling weak or anything, that's when I'm going to take a break, come in, cool down, get something to drink, and just take it easy for a bit. And then I'll go back out there and finish it. Or wait. Yeah, weight will affect it too. Karen says, girl, you never stop. Sometimes I feel like I never stop. It seems like there's never enough time in the day to get things done. And I think back before I started my channel, I was getting bored being home and not working. And, there's only so much house cleaning you do, rearranging of furniture, that type of thing before you start getting bored with it. When I not only was running out of money, but I was getting bored with it. I said, I got to have something to do other than housework and yard work. So I got to thinking, I said, well, I'm going to plant garden anyway, in my totes and buckets and pots. I got to mow anyway. I got to do things around the house anyway. So why not see if I can make a dime or two off of it in a video? So I got to go in with my videos, and now there's no time to do anything. But today, I took time. I have to just rest my body to where I can keep going. If I don't, I'm going to put myself in the bed. I know that, well, for many years, I did pay someone to mow my yard. But it was back when there was hardly any grass. It was mostly weeds. And they didn't want to mow my yard, I guess because it got too dusty for them out there. And they would hit rocks, and they had a regular mower, which you got to have the edge trimmer big wheel mower to mow my yard because of the rocks and boulders that are under the grass, under the weeds. And most of them, you can see them. And I couldn't get anyone that would come mow my yard because my yard wasn't a manicured yard. It didn't have nice thick grass, and they had to eat too much dust mowing it. So I started mowing it myself, and I've done it for years. But I have to pace myself when I do it. I can't get out there and mow the whole entire yard in one day. Years ago, I could have done it. Today, I can't. I have to do about half of it each time. Oh, they'd want a good $100 or more to mow my yard. Because years ago, I was giving them $50 and $60. Today, the way prices have went up on everything, they probably want a minimum of $100 to mow my yard. And I can't afford to pay someone $100 each time. And it's a good thing because most of the time I only have to mow in the spring and in the fall. That was during our rainy seasons. But this year, rain has been coming so unusual. Like we got a good rain off and on, to where it's pretty much revived all the grass in the yard. It's make it grow like weeds, and some of it was about 1.5 feet tall. So I said, I gotta mow it. I can't leave it. Usually this time of year, there's no mowing. I don't have to mow. Because all the yard, the grass, the weeds, everything's burnt to a crisp. And I'm worrying about my plants dying if I don't keep them watered good. I do if I have anything to can. Last year, I really didn't have anything to can except cowboy candy and chow chow. I did make a little bit of, what was it, watermelon rind jam or something like that I can. But it was only a couple of jars. It was not a great big canning haul, you know. Well, thank you, Jana. I'm 5 foot tall and about 56, and about to be 56. Have always had the determination I can and I will. I'm only 5'2" myself, so I'm not a very big person. But I know there's going to become a day not too many years off. You get older, and the older you get, seems like the less physical stuff you're able to do or hold out to do. And I know there's one day that's going to come that I'm not going to be able to mow. I'll have to rely on somebody else to mow it. Well, Connie has health problems, so she doesn't do the mowing and stuff like that now because of that. Wilson said, I'm 5'7". You're about the height my dad was and my brothers. My older brother was 5'11" though. And it's funny because his wife that he married, well, lady that he married, Barbara, she's 5'11". So they were evenly matched, in height. And when they got married, she refused to wear high heels because she said, if I wear heels, I'm going to be 2 inches taller than him. And I don't want to appear taller than he is. So she wore flat shoes, really nice flat shoes with her wedding gown. And there's Shelley Edwards. Hello, Shelley. How are you doing this evening? But yeah, you don't ask for phone numbers or addresses or anything like that in live chat. And you certainly don't give them in live chat. So, and I know there's different people that come into chat at different times, and a lot of people won't hear it, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, I used to love it to go out and dance, but since my back injury, oh my goodness, Erica, thank you for that super chat. My goodness. Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Thank you so much, Erica. That is a nice super chat. Thank you very much. And there's Kai. Hello, Kai. Are you just getting off work, or are you still at work, or? And I hear little buddy at the door. He's already had 2 meals today. I fed the cats this morning, this evening about 5. I've let little buddy come in after that, and he got treats. And I know he's wanting more treats. That's why he's at the door. Still working? Okay. I figured it might be a little bit early for you to be getting off. Well, thank you, Karen. It gets into some pretty tight areas. My mower does. But with my rocks in the yard that I mow over, you really can't keep a regular mower out there to do that. I tried, and you couldn't keep the blade sharpened. And a lot of times you'd hit those rocks with that blade and it would put a big chip in them. It would almost make the blade useless. So I said, well, I'm going to use this mower till it quits running. And when I replace it, it's going to be with a different type of mower. And my string mower is what I replaced it with. That's what I've mowed with for the last 20 years. And that's the kind I'm always going to get from now on. With the big wheels, it makes it easier for me to push. It makes it easier to turn. It's just an easier all-round mower to use and maintain, because the string breaks, I replace the string, and it comes in a big round bundle cord. You get it in big rolls like this. This is what, how many feet? 90 feet. And you only use about a yard and a half. No, not a yard, but a foot and a half each time to replace 2 strings on the mower if you need to replace them. And I do that myself. I mean, it's not a problem. You just pull them off, put 2 new ones on, and you can cut this at the length you want it. So I don't have any problem with it. It's a lot cheaper than loading up the mower, taking it to the shop, having them take the blades off and sharpen them or replace them, and then have to bring the mower home. Because then, you know, you go to the trouble of having to load the mower up to get it out to the place to get it serviced. And then you got to pay the service fee. You got to pay for blades if you replace them. So it's just easier for me. And I found that with these edge trimmer mowers, I can even change the oil in them myself. The other regular mower, I couldn't change the oil in it. I change the spark plugs in it if it needs it. So it's just easier all the way around for a single woman. Especially if you got rocks and boulders in your yard. Now, if you just have a flat grass, no problem with rocks or anything, you could probably just get away with your regular mower. But I'm spoiled to this one, because I tried pushing my mom's one time when I went home, and she had a regular mower. That grass was so thick and tall, I couldn't push it through. I couldn't push the mower through the grass. I said, Mama, I can't do it. I said, I want to, but I can't. I said, if I had my mower here with the big wheels, it'd be nothing to push it across this grass. But hers, the regular type mower, there's no way I could push it, especially with my back and neck injuries. So I gave up with it. I said, well, somebody else is going to have to do it. I can't. Okay, we got 37 in here now. I guess we could get started on some trivia. And I've got... get it up the right side. I've got 21st century. We're not in old school or new school this time. It's 21st century. So it's going to cover a lot of different areas. The questions will. I haven't seen that type of mower either. I bought mine at Home Depot. And you can look online, put in big wheel edge trim mower, walk behind mower, and you'll get a lot of different ones come up. I used to have a Cadet, which was great. But when I went to Home Depot to buy the new one to replace the old one, they didn't have any Cadets in there. They had the one that I've got, so that's why I changed brands. And there's April. Hello, April, and Hawaii. Hawaii, or what? I know I destroyed that name, and I'm so sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Hawaii. Mine cuts as short as one of the other ones cuts it. And I can raise it if I want to, but I've got it on the lower setting. Because I'm cutting my yard with it, and I want it to look like it would if a regular mower cut it. But you got to remember, too, I've got mostly weeds in my yard, and a lot of the grass that I've got out there is what they call wire grass, which is really hard to cut. And if it gets real thick, I doubt a regular mower would even go through it without stalling out. And there's Liz. Hi, Liz. Well, good. You just sat down to relax and you're joining us. Great deal. Great show. Yeah, just look for a walk behind big wheel edge trimmer slash mower. And you'll get all kind of different brands that'll come up. I think Lowe's had them at one time. Home Depot carries them. I'm not sure if Walmart does. I know they did carry lawnmowers, but I don't know if they had the edge trimmer mowers. My son ordered him one because he's got a little island out in the middle of a little creek, but right behind his house. I mean, right at the edge of his yard, and the grass gets so thick, you can't take a regular mower and cut it. But I was sick one time, and he came here and he mowed my yard for me, and I mean, it was like 2 and 3 feet tall, some of the weeds in my yard. My mower didn't have a bit of problem mowing it. And he laughed about it. He says, Mom, there's no way my mower would have went through that stuff. He said it would have stalled out. But he said this one went right on through it, no problem. I said, I know it's a 6 horsepower engine. It ain't gonna stall. Yeah, and I love it too because when you mow, you're not only mowing with it, but you're weeding with it too. You know, you're edge trimming. When I get up to my rocks, I just butt up the nose right up to it, and it edge trims for me. So when I get through mowing, I've done my edge trimming, I've done my mowing. I don't have to go back with the edge trimmer and go around the yard and do that, because I hated doing that. Thank you, Patty C. Okay, well, here's the first question. Gary Oldman won an Oscar for his portrayal of whom in the movie Darkest Hour? Do you know what person he played in that movie? Gary Oldman. The movie was Darkest Hour. And I don't care if y'all Google it. You can Google it. You can look up the answer anywhere you want to. I don't care. Get that answer any way you can. If you got a friend sitting beside you and they can help you out, let them help you. Nope, not Eisenhower. Churchill. Cindy Sandu got it. It was Churchill. Way to go, Cindy. Okay, this was back in 2018, and it's a musical question. What band, fronted by Rick Ocasek, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018? What band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2018? Cindy, you got it again, Cars. You added an extra R, but you got the answer. Way to go, Cindy. What happens to Dr. Derek Shepherd in season 11 of Grey's Anatomy? And there's Misty Pleasures of Life. Cindy, you got it again. He dies. He's in a car accident and he dies. Cindy got it. Way to go, Cindy. Wow. You're on fire tonight. All right, this is a sports question. What rugby team performs a haka before every international match? What rugby team performs a haka before every international match? New Zealand. Wilson got it. Way to go, Wilson. It's the New Zealand All Blacks. Whoop whoop, Wilson. What company began trading on the NASDAQ in 2012 with the stock symbol FB? Everybody should know it. Erica got it. It's Facebook. Erica by what? Da Vinci. Way to go. What movie about a man sold into slavery won the Oscar for the Best Picture in 2014? What movie about a man sold into slavery won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2014? No, not Roots. Not Meta. Not Django. Not Roots. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. Nope, not Freedom. No, it's not Django. What movie about a man sold into slavery won the Oscar for the Best Picture in 2014? Not Rosewood. I don't know what his name was in the movie, but that wasn't the name of the movie. Kiss my butt. I can't reach it, Gladys. 12 Years a Slave, Patty C. Way to go, Patty C. It was 12 Years a Slave. Ashley got it too, but she came in a little bit too late. Sorry about that. Patty says, finally. By what name is the singer Alicia Moore better known? Do y'all know who this is? By what name is singer Alicia Moore better known? Pink, Patty C. Way to go, Patty. Because y'all know Pink is not her real name. It was Pink. Dubbed one of the most influential women in the world, who famously endorsed Barack Obama for president while being interviewed on Larry King Live. Who was that? Cindy Sandu. It was Oprah. Way to go, Cindy. It was Oprah Winfrey. What Real Madrid superstar was the top earning athlete in 2017? What Real Madrid superstar was the top earning athlete in 2017? I think he was all over TikTok. That's where I first saw his name at. I didn't even know who he was before then. I don't think he's so much on there right now, but he was like last year. He was making headlines everywhere. Mesa, I don't know what that is. It's not that. What Real Madrid superstar was the top earning athlete in 2017? Ashley got it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Way to go, Ashley. Yep, Patty got it too, but Ashley got it, came in first with it. The phrase coalition of willing was used to describe what? The phrase coalition of the willing was used to describe what? Oh, there's DS and grandkids. Welcome. Glad to see you in chat. Y'all can look it up. Like I said, Google if you got something you can Google it on. Call a friend. The phrase coalition of willing was used to describe what? Not oil. It was of political nature, but what was it about? No, you're not giving me what I'm needing. Well, it was about Iraq, but that's not... I couldn't even look it up. Okay, I'll read it again. It says the phrase coalition of the willing was used to describe what? It was countries acting together, but why? What were they doing? What were the countries that were acting together? What were they doing, Connie? None of you are giving me the simple little answer that I need. They were acting together, but Connie's got the closest answer, but she's not got it right on the head. I mean, it was countries coming together, but what were they coming together for? Good of everyone. Well, that's kind of good of everyone, but I'm going to give it to Connie because she said countries coming together. I'll read you the answer. It's countries that supported the U.S. lead invasion of Iraq. So it's not just countries coming together. They came together to support the United States in the invasion of Iraq. But Connie got it closer than anyone, so I'm giving it to Connie. I mean, she was the first one to get it close, so way to go, Connie. These are hard. Oh, these are the 21st century questions. What movie series follows the annex of middle eighth grade student Greg Huffley? What movie series follows the annex of middle grade student Greg Huffley? Yeah, it was simply countries coming together to support the United States when they went into Iraq. Wimpy Kid, Jana got it. Way to go, Jana. Wimpy Kid was the Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Was actually the answer, but she got it. Wimpy Kid. Okay. What Sam Hunt song spent a record setting 34 weeks at the top of the Billboard's Hot Country Songs? What Sam Hunt song spent a record getting 34 weeks at the top of the Billboard's Hot Country Songs? What was the name of the song? Body Like a Back Road. Cindy Sandu got it. Way to go, Cindy. Whoop, whoop, Cindy. What TV series is based on the George R. Martin's fantasy novels A Song of Ice and Fire? What TV series is based on the George R. Martin fantasy novels A Song of Ice and Fire? No clue on these. Well, you can Google it. You're not dumb, Patty. I wouldn't know the answer to these if somebody asked me and I wasn't looking at the answers. I'd have to look it up somewhere. The vegan menu's close, but it's not Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones. Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. Whoop, whoop, Ashley. What was Chicago White Sox first baseman Frank Thomas nicknamed? What was Chicago White Sox first baseman Frank Thomas nicknamed? Am I going too fast for y'all? If I am, I can slow down. The Big Hurt. Yep, Ashley got that one. He was nicknamed the Big Hurt. I don't know why, but he was nicknamed the Big Hurt. I wasn't into the White Sox, so I don't know anything about them or the players. No, I won't know them any better if you go slow. Yes, too fast. Okay. And April will be right back. I got to get another cough drop. Yeah, if it was me trying to answer these and I wasn't looking at the card, I'd have to have something in front of me to where I could Google the answers because I wouldn't know them. And I had a mask on yesterday, y'all, and I still cough. Okay, y'all might know this one because this was worldwide. What fugitive was found in 2003 hiding in a hole with $75,000 in cash, a pistol, and a 2 AK-47s? The vegan men, you got it. It was Saddam Hussein, or however you pronounce his last name. Vegan men, you got it. Y'all know this one. Who is the voice of the donkey in Shrek? Who is the voice of the donkey in Shrek? Yes, old farts. Sit back and watch. Patty C got it. It was Eddie Murphy. Way to go, Patty. And Susan said she knows, but she never could remember his name. Okay. What Taylor Swift song had 43.2 million views in the first 24 hours after the video was posted to YouTube in 2017? Joanne says, I'm sitting back crocheting a scarf. What Taylor Swift song had 43.2 million views in the first 24 hours after the video was posted to YouTube in 2017? Ashley Chapman got it. It was Look What You Made Me Do. Way to go, Ashley. Whoop, whoop, Ashley. I like that song she's singing a lot now. It's called Flower. I think that's the name of it. Come on, get me. Dr. Oz got his start on TV on whose talk show? A practicing witch? I didn't know that. Oprah, Susan Proctor got it. Way to go, Susan. Was Oprah Winfrey. What British distance runner was knighted in 2017? No way I'd know the answer to this one. Yep, you got that one, Susan. Nope, not David Beckman. I can't even probably pronounce this guy's name correctly. What British distance runner was knighted in 2017? Connie got it. It was Farah. Way to go, Connie. Sir Mo Farah. What nickname was given to Nadia Suitman after she gave birth to aquatuplets? Octuplets or whatever they call them. What nickname was given to Nadia Suitman after she gave birth to octuplets? Octomom. There you go, vegan. Well, wait a minute. Jana got it first. I didn't see her answer up there. So Jana Jacob is the one that actually got that. Way to go, Jana. You don't see much of them anymore. I often wonder what happened with the kids. But you don't see anything on the news about them anymore. They're not babies. What is Sweeney Todd's real name in the musical thriller The Demon Barber of Fleet Street? Yeah, they grew up. That's what happened. They're not money makers anymore. I mean, they're grown and probably all married by now, but I wonder where she's at. If she managed her money good, she should be okay, but some people can't manage money. Benjamin Barker. Connie got it. Way to go, Connie. And you know who played Benjamin Barker, do you not know? It was Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was Benjamin Barker in the movie Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Who performed with Enem to dismay of gay rights activists at the Grammy Awards in 2001? Who performed with Enem? I don't know that I pronounced that correct. Enem to the dismay of gay rights activists at the Grammy Awards in 2001. Not Rihanna. Elton John. Patty C. Way to go, Patty. Name both of Ray Bourne's parents on Everybody Loves Raymond. What was the first names of his parents on that show? Marie was one. Who was the dad? Mom and dad. I'm going to give Patty C a point for Marie, and I'm going to give Connie Jones a point because she got Frank and Marie. Way to go, Connie and Pat. Or Patty. Slim Chatty. What NBA team did businessman Tillman Fertitta purchase for $2.2 billion? This was in 2017. And this was basketball, so what team did Tillman Fertitta purchase for $2.2 billion? And I've never heard of this team. Not the Lakers. It's in basketball. Houston Rockets. Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. Whoop, whoop, Ashley. What is special about a video called Me at the Zoo? What was so special about that video? Me at the Zoo. I'll read the question again. First video where? On YouTube. So I'm going to give Ashley a point and I'm going to give Jana a point because it was the very first video on YouTube. So Jana and Ashley. I never knew that before. I never even thought about what was the very first video that was ever put on YouTube, and it was Me at the Zoo. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up and see how many views it got. Probably a lot if it was the very first video. YouTube's co-founder was featured. Who did actor Nicolas Cage marry in 2002? I didn't know this. This is a surprise to me. Who did actor Nicolas Cage marry in 2002? Lisa Presley. Cindy Sandu. Way to go, Cindy. I didn't know that he actually married her. Didn't last, but hey, I never knew he married her to begin with. Where was I in 2002? I never would have dreamed that Nicolas Cage would have married Lisa Marie Presley. Wow. Okay, next question. Just Dance was whose first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100? Cindy Sandu got it. Lady Gaga. Way to go, Cindy. What Anthony Zucker crime drama did CBS cancel in 2015 after being on the air for 15 years? What Anthony Zucker crime drama did CBS cancel in 2015 after being on the air for 15 years? Criminal Minds is close, but that's not the name of it. It's one of my favorite shows. I guess the ones I watched today is all reruns. NCU, no, UCIs. CSI is it. Crime Scene Investigation is the one they canceled after being on air for 15 years, and I don't know why they would canceled it. So Susan Proctor got that one. Way to go, Susan. And Gladys says her pad's blinking, so she'll be watching. FC Barcelona superstar Lionel Messi is from what country? What country are those superstars from? Not Spain. Argentina. Cindy Sandu got it. Way to go, Cindy. What photo and video sharing site did Facebook purchase for $1 billion in 2012? What photo and video sharing site did Facebook purchase for $1 billion in 2012? Patty C got it. Instagram. Way to go, Patty. Little buddy's spoiled. He thinks anytime he comes to that door, he's supposed to get treats, and he's not getting them every time he decides he wants to scratch on the door. It was Instagram, y'all. Facebook purchased Instagram. And there's Beth Hammond. Hello, Beth. Louisiana Homestead. Welcome. What actress did comedian Tom Green marry in 2001? Their marriage lasted only 1 year. What actress did comedian Tom Green marry in 2001? Drew. Was Drew Barrymore? Yes, it was, Grandma Teresa. Drew Barrymore, who performed Janis Joplin's Piece of My Heart while bald from chemotherapy at the Grammy Awards in 2005. Grandma Teresa's finally got one. It was Melissa Eldridge, yeah. Melissa Eldridge. Jana got it. Jana Jacob, way to go. It was Melissa Eldridge. Beth Hammond says, LOL, got 2920 vision, can't see up close. What AMC series is set in a post apocalyptic world where guns are shunned in favor of swords? What AMC series is set in a post-apocalyptic world where guns are shunned in favor of swords? Nope. Not samurai. Not Star Trek. Apocalyptic. I kept trying to say it. Not Game of Thrones. Not Walking Dead. Nope. Badlands. Connie got it. It's Into the Badlands. Way to go, Connie. What sporting event was co-hosted by Japan and South Korea in 2002? It's not asking what the sport was. It says what sporting event. Ashley got it. It was the FIFA World Cup. Ashley Chapman. Way to go, Ashley. You and Cindy are kind of neck and neck up there. What defense secretary became infamous for his "there are known knowns" explanation during a news briefing on weapons of mass destruction? I don't know what he meant about that. His explanation was "there are known knowns" explanation during a news briefing on weapons of mass destruction. Nope, not Powell. I'm joining Ashley's team. Battle of the Trivia Beasts. What defense secretary became infamous for his "there are known knowns" explanation during a news briefing on weapons of mass destruction? Rodis fled. I think Wilson's got it. He just misspelled it. It was Donald Rumsfeld. And I think that's what Wilson was trying to put in there, and he misspelled it. I'm giving that to Wilson. Way to go, Wilson. It was Donald Rumsfeld. What did actress Gwyneth Paltrow name her firstborn daughter? What did actress Gwyneth Paltrow name her firstborn daughter? Apple. Cindy Sandu got it. Way to go, Cindy. Cindy's not messing around. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. What band was boycotted by several radio stations after they publicly opposed George Bush's plans to invade Iraq during a show in London? What band was boycotted by several radio stations after they publicly opposed George Bush's plans to invade Iraq during a show in London? The Dixie Chicks. Connie Jones got it. Way to go, Connie. Whoop, whoop, Connie. What Star Wars actor officiates Sheldon Cooper's wedding in the season 11 finale of The Big Bang Theory? What Star Wars actor officiates Sheldon Cooper's wedding in the season 11 finale of The Big Bang Theory? The vegan menu misspelled it. It was Mark Hamill, but she's got the point for it. Mark Hamill. Vegan menu. Way to go, vegan menu. What soccer player was named the sexiest man alive by the People's Magazine in 2015? What soccer player was named the sexiest man alive by People's Magazine in 2015? Beckham. Connie Jones. Way to go, Connie. See, Susan says, I take Tippy to get blood work at 8 tomorrow morning, and then get my loan at 12:30, and take my neighbor to Walmart when I get back. You got a full day plan. I don't remember if I've ever seen him before. David Beckham. I might have and didn't know who he was or don't remember. How old was Barack Obama when he became president? How old was Barack Obama when he became president? And lots of other stuff like paying bills and sending presents to Gladys. Y'all are close, but nobody's got the correct age yet. You're close, but not close enough. Kyle has got it, 47. Way to go, Kai. Whoop, whoop for Kai. What sequel featuring a swashbuckling cat named Puss in Boots, was the highest grossing movie of 2004? What sequel featuring a swashbuckling cat named Puss in Boots was the highest grossing movie of 2004? Shrek, Cindy Sandu. It was Shrek 2, but it was Shrek. Way to go, Cindy. The hip-hop group D12 originated in Detroit. What does D12 stand for? The hip-hop group D12 originated in Detroit. What does D12 stand for? Dirty Dozen, Ashley Chapman. Way to go, Ashley. What does Dora the Explorer need to say 3 times in order to stop Swiper the fox from stealing things? Just about to pull out of the shop. Cindy Sandu, swiping, no swiping. Way to go, Cindy. In 2004, what 86-year-old curse was finally lifted from the Boston Red Sox? In 2004, what 86-year-old curse was finally lifted from the Boston Red Sox? Y'all are not listening. It was the curse of Bambino. Ashley got it. Way to go, Ashley. I didn't ask who won. I said in 2004, what 86-year-old curse was finally lifted from the Boston Red Sox? And the answer was Curse of the Bambino. And Ashley was the one that got it. Connie come in second. I'll give Connie a point too because she gave the whole answer. But it was actually Ashley that got it first. That's worded weird. Yeah, well, I didn't write the questions or the answers, so. Well, not really. It says in 2004, what 86-year-old curse. That means the Red Sox had been cursed for 86 years. Was finally lifted from the Boston Red Sox. And it was the curse of Bambino. I don't know what the curse of Bambino was, but keeps your brain exercised, Connie. Yeah. Where did birthers claim Barack Obama was really born? Where did they actually think Barack Obama was born? Not Hawaii. Kenya. Susan Proctor got it. Way to go, Susan. I hear cats. Let me go check on them. I don't want them fighting outside the door. Come on, little buddy. I brought little buddy in because there was another cat out there trying to get to their food and growling, so I brought little buddy's food in and brought him in too. Maybe the other cat will leave since there's no food left out there. Let's see, where was I? Who plays a possessed cheerleader in Jennifer's Body? Who plays a possessed cheerleader in Jennifer's Body? Did I forget to get the answer to one? No, the last question I asked was the answer was Kenya, so. It was Megan Fox, so I think Cindy Sandu was the first to answer that. Way to go, Cindy. Linda Blair. No, it wasn't Linda Blair. Okay, this is about music. Junkie XL scored a major hit in 2002 when he recorded a remix of what Elvis Presley single? Junkie XL scored a major hit in 2002 when he recorded a remix of what Elvis Presley's single, I can't tell you the answer. It was Elvis Presley's single, but Junk XL did a remix of it. Nope, it wasn't Satisfaction. It was something else. A Little Less Conversation. Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. Allison Sweeney, the actress who plays Sammy Brady on Days of Our Lives, hosted what reality series until 2015? Be eating cough drops. Allison Sweeney, the actress who plays Sammy Brady on Days of Our Lives, hosted what reality series in 2015? That's the show they played on, but that's not the one they hosted a reality series on. What was the name of the show that Sammy Brady on from the Days of Our Lives hosted a reality series on in 2015? Biggest Loser, Cindy Sandu. Way to go, Cindy. What soccer club won their 13th English Premier League championship in 2013? Like I should have brought more light in here tonight. It's like it's kind of dark. What soccer club won their 13th English Premier League championship in 2013? Megan Fox is not a soccer team. What soccer club won their 13th English Premier League championship in 2013? It's a soccer club. What's the name of it? And we got Don in the house tonight. Welcome. You're 25 years old. Today's your birthday, maybe? Got a birthday cake with 25 on it. Yeah, is it your birthday, Don? It was Manchester City, but I'll give it to Ashley. She's the closest one to it. Way to go, Ashley. Angela Merkel became the first woman to lead what country in 2005? Not England, not Little Rock. Have a good night, Louisiana Homestead. Sorry you have to go. And there's Caleb. I'm doing great, Caleb. How are you? Germany. Whoa, Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. I know. We got Cindy Sandu, we got Ashley, Connie, and then Patty C. all ahead. Well, that's all you can do is guess. Who is the voice of supervillain Gru in Despicable Me? Who is the voice of supervillain Gru in Despicable Me? Patty says she's tired. Connie Jones. Well, wait a minute. Cindy got it first. It's Steve Carroll. It's spelled Carell. She misspelled the name, but she was the first one on the wire with the name. So, Cindy Sandu, way to go. Little buddy, get out of those bags. Little buddy's up. He's got a bowl full of food, and he's over here climbing on the cat food bag. What song performed by Shaggy spent 2 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 in 2001? I wouldn't know the answer to this at all. I don't even know who Shaggy is. It wasn't me. Jana Jacob got it. Way to go, Jana. From Scooby-Doo. What is the name of the family business on Duck Dynasty? What is the name of the family business on Duck Dynasty? And you know, I've watched that before, but I couldn't tell you what the name of the business was. Duck Commander. Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. It was Duck Commander. The United States won a bronze medal in men's basketball at the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens. What country won the gold medal? The United States won a bronze medal in men's basketball at the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens. What country won the gold medal? Not Germany. Not Greece, not Spain. Argentina. Cindy Sandu. Way to go, Cindy. Those cats are fighting. I'm glad little buddy's in the house. Ah! Get out of here. That was a big white cat. Great big white cat with a black tail. Never seen that one before, but he come up here thinking he could get food off of the porch, but I've already taken the food off of there. I'm not leaving food out there anymore. I'll feed them out there once in a while, but they're going to have to come in the house to eat. Or little buddy will. Not Russia, not Britain. It was Argentina. And Cindy Sandu got the answer to that. Okay, in 2014, the annual TED conference moved from Long Beach to what city? In 2014, the annual TED, which is TED, conference moved from Long Beach to what city? Tippy's had almost a whole jar of ham baby food. Well, she's eating. Vancouver. Ashley Chapman got it. Way to go, Ashley. It was Vancouver. Ashley Chapman won it already. Who suffers from short-term memory loss in the animated movie Finding Nemo? Who suffers from short-term memory loss in the animated movie Finding Nemo? Ashley got it again. It's Dory, which is actually Ellen DeGeneres. She played Dory, or the voice of Dory. Me. I didn't even get to breathe. Sorry. Ashley must have a fast computer. After Conan O'Brien left NBC, what channel aired his new talk show? Degenerate. That's what I always try to say is degenerate, and it's degeneres. Ends with a S. Not Fox. TBS. Connie Jones got it. Way to go, Connie. Whoop, whoop for Connie. Serious. LeBron James joined what NBA team in 2010? I guess I pronounced his name correctly. It's LBRON, LeBron James. Joined what NBA team in 2010? No, not the Lakers. Not the Cavaliers. Sounds like it's the name of a TV series, not a team. not the Bulls. The Heat, Connie. No, it was Miami Heat. So I'm going to give it to Connie. She got most of the name right. It's Miami Heat, not the Heat. In 2012, every employee at Random House received a $5,000 bonus after what novel became hugely popular? And I've watched this movie several times over, and all of the ones that came after it. In 2012, every employee at Random House received a $5,000 bonus after what novel became hugely popular? And the novel was there, I think, before they made the movie on it. Not Harry Potter. What is blah, Susan? I can't even say you misspelled it. Not Hunger Games. The Fault in Our Stars, no. Well, I read the book on this, and then I had to go see the movie. And then I watched every movie that came after that. You know, they put like the first one, and they come out with the next one, and then the next one, and I kept waiting for more. 50 Shades of Grey, and grandkids got it. Way to go, DS. I mean, it was a pretty hot movie, as you could call it, but they did it in real good taste. There was nothing vulgar or ugly or pornographic or anything like that about the movie. It was done really well. And I loved the movie. I loved the actors, the actress, and I went to see every single movie they made on that series after that. And then they stopped. I said, I'm waiting for another one. They got to come out with another one, but they never did. Yeah, it was a little risque, but it was done in good taste. That's the only reason I wanted to see the next ones that come after it, because what was his name? Chris. I did know his name. He's not even American. He's from Australia, I think, and he talks with a real heavy Australian accent. If you hear him in real life, you know, like when they're interviewing him, he does not sound American. He sounds like he's from Australia or somewhere. But I love him in the movie. I love the female lead star. I just love the whole movie. And like I said, yeah, Christian. I couldn't think of. I was going to say, kept saying Chris or Chris. And I said, no, it's not just that. It's something else. Christian. Yeah, and his personality. And it tickled me because I was working at Lowe's as a cashier after that, you know, just for a like summer job, a seasonal job as they call it. And there was a young man that started working there. And I was standing at the register at the end of the counter because there was nobody in line to check out. And we usually stand at the end and kind of watch where the aisle is. And he came by and was walking away, and I was watching him as he walked down toward the other end of the building. And the first thing that popped in my mind, oh my God, he looks like Christian walking. He had Christian's walk. The way Christian walked in that movie. And I asked him when he came back, I said, has anybody ever told you that you walk just like Christian Grey? He said, no, who is that? And I told him he was an actor in one of the movies that I saw that was really good. And I said, you have his walk. No, don't scratch on the door. I'll let you out. You want to get out where the other kitty cats are. Go ahead. I try to make little buddy come in the house if the cats are out there trying to fight. Because fighting is not in little buddy's nature, and he won't fight with a cat unless they start with him. But, you know, he's going to defend himself. But he's not a ferocious cat. He don't get as bad as they do. I got to start dinner. How much longer? Well, Cindy, we got a tie right now. Cindy, you got 15. And and Ashley has got 15. So you got to play long enough to break the tie. Cindy's going to make chicken. That sounds good. You think you can stay long enough to maybe break the tie? Okay, I'll give Wilson a point on Miami Heat. Now they're out the front door. Oh, goodness. Ah, get away from here. It's that white cat again. He come back up to the porch thinking he was going to get food, and I brought the food bowls inside, so he can come up there all he wants. He better not fight with my cats, and he just better go on because he's not getting any more food. Yeah, Wilson's got a point. Cindy says, I can't type with chicken hands. Put the chicken in the oven. Yeah, whoop whoop. Wilson, add fish today. Huh. But yeah, Cindy, you and Ashley are tied at 15. So if you can, I'd love it if you could play till you could break the tie at least, maybe. And the way y'all have been answering questions, it probably won't take too long to break the tie. Do a tiebreaker? Okay. Okay, this is one that y'all might know. Well, thank you, April. I enjoyed doing it. I had fun with it. During the show's first 5 seasons, what South Park character was virtually killed off at the end of the most episode, or almost killed off at the end of most episodes? All 3 of you got it right, but Cindy was the first one in the house with the name Kenny. So Cindy Sandu, you broke the record, the tiebreaker, so you won. Send me your mailing address if I don't already have it. I don't know. Do I have it or do I not? I can't remember. But if I don't have it, please send me your mailing address. I mean, I may have it already. I'd have to look back through my addresses. Okay, Cindy. So I'll get that out in the mail to you. And I'm sorry, Wilson, you didn't win. Maybe next time. My kids watched it. Oh no, the trivia queen has been dethroned. Who was the trivia queen? Who's been winning the most of the time? I don't even know. Yep, Ashley, Cindy, Connie, Jana, everybody was doing a good job. I mean, those questions that I asked y'all to answer, I couldn't have answered them. Most of them I could not have answered without being able to Google them or look them up somewhere because I would not have known. Cindy says she's run twice. Yeah, I thought you had one before, but I couldn't remember. But yeah, I thought I had your address already, but I'll get that out to you. So congratulations, Cindy. This is my third win. Yeah, because I sent you, what was it, a bracelet or a ring? Something one time. Or maybe one of each, I don't remember. Alaska Strong. You're welcome, Cindy. And congratulations on your third win. Yeah, I thought it was a bracelet and a ring that you had gotten already at different times. But as Susan says, I just love to tease and joke. Oh, Wilson, don't be mad. I'm sorry you didn't win. One of these times you'll come in and you'll know all the answers because I'll switch around questions. I'm not going to do the 21st century ones next time. I'm going to switch around to another time era because I got 3 different sets. I had bought a set and I think Connie had sent 2 different ones. Janice says, I felt good that I got a few. Yeah, if you got a few of those answers, you done a lot better than I would have done. Now, if I could look them up, I would have got them. But you got to take time to look them up even on Google as fast as you can do a search. Somebody else might type in the answer before you come up with it. Yeah, well, I'd been playing the old school, but I decided we needed to switch and get into a different time era to give everybody a winning chance. Yeah, half the time you're doing other things. So a lot of times 100% of your attention is not on trivia. Yeah, don't underestimate yourself, Wilson. Maybe next time you'll be the winner. Thank you, Caleb. You are so sweet. Look at all those roses. Y'all like playing trivia? Susan said, but I feel better than I did when we started. Yeah, see? You get busy, get your mind on other stuff, you feel better. You might have been worried about stuff that was bringing you down, and you get in trivia and concentrate on the questions and the competition of, playing against other people. You forget about your problems and you feel better. Yeah, you relax. It's the food slicer because Terry won it the last time, but they never sent me their mailing address. So I said if they don't get me their mailing address by today, that I was going to put this food slicer up for prize tonight. I mean, I don't know what else to do. They're not in trivia tonight. I mean, they're not in live chat tonight. And they said they were only playing for fun. They really didn't want to win anything. But they didn't say to give it to someone else. But they just did not ever send their mailing address. Lit and med questions I can slay. It is camaraderie that matters. It is good for your mental health to divert from all the negative daily life entails. Yes, it does, Connie. You'd be surprised what a little bit of mind stimulation and getting your mind on something else can do. No, Cindy, nobody wants you to stop playing. You don't win every single time. Someone's car alarm is going off. Not on my end because I don't hear anything. So it must be right there close around you. Yeah, it's all good. It's all fun. I'm going for breakfast. Well, you go for breakfast, Caleb, because it's morning for you. It's bedtime for us people, but it's get up time for Caleb. He's over there where it's morning now. Early morning for him. He's got his whole day ahead of him, or she. And Cindy says, yeah, I got to go cook dinner. You can do that chicken now. April says pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in a while. I might cook some pretty soon coming up. I don't know. I think the last ones I cooked were banana pancakes. Let me look. I think I did. Yeah, I've got it, Cindy. No worries. I got your mailing address. I got it written down in my book here. Every time somebody wins and I get their address, I write it down in my book so I have it. Because I know sometimes I accidentally delete out emails. So I always write it down in my book I've got here. Wish someone would cook me pancakes. I'm sure your boyfriend would cook you some, April. With butter and syrup. Make Wilson a pancake. Wilson says, I won anyway, ha ha ha. There'll be a time coming up you'll win, Wilson. Yeah, we try to lift people up here. Yeah, I know. Everybody plays because it's fun. I mean, the gifts are not that big a deal. I mean, they're not expensive gifts. Wilson's a cool loser. There'll always be a next time, Wilson. I got 35 thumbs up. Look at that. And that big super chat I got earlier. Wow, that blew my mind. Bacon would be good. You're right about that. Bacon goes good with anything. Bacon and pancakes, bacon and eggs, bacon and bread, bacon and bacon. But you'll take it, Cindy? Okay. Yeah, this talking about food's getting me hungry. I did eat a sandwich before I started this live, but I didn't actually fix dinner. I didn't plan on fixing dinner tonight, but I might get a snack before I go to bed, which I probably don't need to do. Oh, just bacon is fine with me. I love bacon. I could sit down and just eat a pile of bacon right by itself. Okay, Cindy, you have a good night. Congratulations on your win. And everybody, we've been on here for what? Over 2 hours, so I guess everybody's getting tired. So I'm going to call it a night, y'all. But please tell everybody to like, share, subscribe to my channel, watch my videos above all. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.